Well, for some, Christmas is not a happy occasion. James Halpern is a founding director at the Institute for Disaster Mental Health in New York State. He tells CGTN's Elaine Reyes about some of the problems people can face.
People can have a difficult time over the holidays for a whole host of reasons. It's dark, it's cold, everybody is very busy rushing around trying to get all of the right gifts that they think they need to get. They might not have enough money, and they also, probably more than anything else, can suffer from the fact that they've got an image of how the holidays should be, with magnificent presents and gifts and loving, warm family and friends that are all doing and saying the right things. And of course, those are unrealistic expectations, unrealistic images, so people can suffer from the fact that they compare their own situations with how they imagine it to be. And of course, trying to give up those unrealistic expectations would be a big help.
You know, earlier and earlier we see the decorations, the stores come out with all the holiday decor and things to buy long before the actual holiday. And when you see the commercials, of course, you want to live up to that, creating a perfect holiday situation, as you mentioned. So how do you manage those expectations when it comes to spending time with your family, saving money, and getting ready for the holiday?
Well, I think there's a number of things that you can do. I mean, the importance of setting realistic expectations. It's important for folks to try to prioritize. That is to say, if everything is mission critical, then nothing is mission critical. So having an important sense of who you want to take care of, who you want to spend time with, setting those priorities is so important. And then again, being very aware of the fact and cultivating that idea that today and the holidays of today aren't going to match how you fantasize they might be, and you shouldn't compare them with your imagining of how they were in the good old days.
What can you do to de-stress? Any physical tips that you can give folks?
Absolutely. We know that if you speak with trusted others, if it's even one person, but if any family member, friend, member of the clergy, and talk about how you're feeling and be receptive to how they're feeling, that kind of intimacy can be extremely helpful. Other things like exercise, writing in a journal, we know can be helpful. But I would say that, and of course religious and spiritual practice for those who do, that can be extremely helpful for them. But it's important to note that everybody is different, and if you think about what comforts you, what soothes you, you should be able to do that when you need to. You need to be able to remember to do that. It could be just taking a walk, reading a book, taking a bath, listening to music. Know what helps you, and then do that when you're feeling stressed.
And what can you do and what can you look for in helping others that you think may be suffering during the holiday season?
Well, you can offer them kindness, of course, and calmness, any kind of safety, helping them connect to the people who they care about and don't care about, helping them feel as though they've got some agency, that is to say, some effectiveness, they've got some choices, they can do something, offering them some kind of hope if they're struggling.
So if you're imagining this perfect picture of what your holiday should be and everyone else around you think is acting not to your specifications. But what did you want to add, James?
Well, I wanted to suggest that it may be surprising to some folks and not so much to others, that in fact helping others and feeling useful, whether it's making donations or volunteering for any of your local charities, and that could be a food pantry or a soup kitchen, or volunteering for your local American Red Cross chapter. And by being active, you are giving a gift of support, but you're giving a gift to yourself when you feel useful.